Hello and welcome to Homeschool MBA, where we talk about different management business administration topics. Thank you for being here. Let's get started. The agenda today is some myths and facts in negotiations and about negotiators. Professor, welcome. How are you doing? And let's talk about some myths and facts in negotiation. What's your take on this subject?
Thank you very much. I'm doing pretty well. Well, it's a very important topic, myths and facts in negotiations. But keep in mind, myths are true only if you believe in it. So therefore, facts are important, not the myths. One of the myths that you may come across in negotiation is that there is some managers say the women are better negotiators, the others say the men are better negotiators. However, the data so far that has been provided, it's a fact that women are better negotiators because they never close their doors. Men, they come to situation, take it or leave it, which is never good in negotiations. The women's, they look for relationship, then they look for long-term relationship, whereas men, they become very aggressive when they come to take it or leave it situation. Then let's say the good negotiators are born. No, basically, this is a myth. Negotiators can be trained. Negotiators can be, those people who have knowledge, those people who have experience, and those people who are, working for those companies which are involved in negotiations like chartered accountants and consultants and things like that. So I would say that this is simply a myth because even the skills of negotiators can be acquired rather than being born. Now, I agree that experience is a great teacher in this myth is true because you know those people who are involved in negotiating with different companies on different business conflicts or business topics, they gain first-hand experience, and the experience becomes their leader in front of them, that they always refer back to the situations which is created today, and they look back that if that was the situation created in the past, how did they come out and things like that. uh, the myth that good negotiators take risk is also somewhat true because unless you take risk, you cannot have new ideas, and you cannot have new relationships and things like that. So they do take risk, but depends that what kind of risks are involved. The risk is of relationship or financial risk, or the marketing risks, or whatever they are. But let's say that you need to take some risk. There's no doubt about it. Good negotiators rely on intuition. Now, this is related with decision making, and there are always intuitive decision making, or yeah, that spatial decision making, like pilot when he's flying, and the engines, they start feeling some trouble, so he doesn't have to go back to the manuals, and he takes a spatial decision and our intuitive decision. Similarly, the negotiators, when they are facing a situation which is risky and which is difficult, and which is one borderline whether they should take it or not take it. So that's where the intuitive decision making comes in. And the facts that negotiators make concession now is true, but these concessions are not only a prerogative of negotiators. Basically, it is the company's policy, the management policy, that to what extent the concessions that they can give. They can't go beyond that. So they have to work within the framework of facts provided to them. Good negotiators never lie. But even in general, in your life, you never lie because truth always prevails, and lies don't exist for long. So it's a general rule, and that never speak lies. Good negotiators look for common interest and grounds. Now that's it true that you have to look at your own side and see what can you give, and look at the other your competitors side and see that what can they give, and work out the common grounds. And when you are working on the common grounds, basically you start achieving success, and then you start developing trust and confidence in each other. Therefore the negotiations, they proceed further, and you always end up in win-win situation and things like that. Every issue is a negotiable. Well, this is a general statement. As far as let's say some issues, if there is a political issue, then we have seen some political issues which are being negotiated for last decades and decades, and still the results are not coming out. But the corporate issues, they are negotiable, because if you are willing to give away and take as much as the other one is offering you, then you are sitting on the table and you can take a decision. That's what I would say, generally speaking, that myths and facts are facts in the negotiation. Myths are true only if you believe in it, and facts you find out by research and by studying each other's position. That's what it is.
Thank you, Professor. Very interesting. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to all our social media. Thank you, Professor. Till we meet again.
Thank you.